Air Ride Magma Flows. All tracks intermediate tutorial. Today we are going to be doing, as you can see, I have bird right now. We're going to be doing the bird power up on Magma Flows. That was a little joke because you can't select the bird power up. All right, anyways, we're going to be doing rocket on Magma Flows. What a start to a tutorial. This is once again the intermediate level for beginners, intermediate level players for them to master. I recommend also looking at the advanced tutorials and trying them out as soon as you can to try to get them down, because they're hard, but they are very doable with the right tutorial, which will be out eventually. They're not out at the recording of this tutorial, but they will be soon. So let's get started. We're going to be using rocket, and I recommend watching all my other tutorials up to this part if you haven't, because we explained about rocket in the Fantasy Meadow tutorial. So I'm just going to explain about the things that we haven't seen yet, which are you could do double boost, and not just with rocket, but mostly with rocket. You could do double to even triple boosts on boost pads by tapping A really quick, and that's a thing that we will be abusing mostly in this run. So here we go. We're going to start out here holding forward and holding A in the beginning, as we have been with rocket. So we're gonna shoot off here, and as you can see, I let go, and if you're looking at the miles per hour, I got a 70 boost. Right now we're on 69. You could get a 70 or a 50 boost there. I don't exactly know what determines that, but I believe Cardinal, another top runner in this game, is making a tutorial on that currently, or is going to give us information on that. So I will link to that if that is uploaded. And yeah, anyways, so here we go. We go around here, start holding left, and then I suck up this elephant guy, and I'm holding right, and basically as soon as I start sucking up that elephant guy, I hold A to do the boost around here. Now I boost around this corner, and for these boosts, you're gonna have to use your judgment for especially that boost in particular. Not for the first lap, but for the next lap. So as I'll explain as they come. Now, also another thing to point out is to the left, you might see a little dirt right there. If you get stuck all the way in that dirt, you'll get a not as fast boost, because that dirt is the same as, if you remember in the Fantasy Meadows tutorial, the tall grass. So you want to you don't want to encounter any Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Anyways, so yeah, you want to let go your boost, not in that dirt, but there's the dirt, there's like the textured brown part, and then there's like the wood part. You could shoot off that wood part. That's okay, just not the dirt. Yeah, so let go right there, as I did, and I was fine. Now you want to tap A bunch. You might see in the controller cam, like my palm is basically not even on it. It's just like me just really mashing right there. And you want to do that and hold left the whole time. Maybe a little up left as I'm doing. I don't know. And then you want to do a double boost here and a double boost there. And then you want to get on that rail. So this level, I have a lot of in-game markers that I'll point out, a lot of them. Because usually I just have them for the rails, it's mainly it. So for that first rail, I like to get on that first rail around at an 8. You could get there on a 7, I believe. Or I think you could get there on a 6. I don't know. A 7 or an 8 is a good rail time. A 9, if you get a 9 on that rail, that means that you probably got a 50 boost in the beginning. So anyways, there you go. Start boosting around here. You don't want to boost right off that rail. You want to wait a little bit, and then you want to turn around, let go, get up there, and then now your fire will always usually run out around there. Now watch out, you want to press A right before that third bird, because you don't want to suck up that bird. If you're going fast enough, when I first learned this game, or first learned this level, I always had trouble sucking up that bird. So if you have trouble sucking up that bird, this third bird, you might have trouble with it around here. That one just means you're not getting to this point fast enough during this charge. And if that keeps happening, just take out that bird with the spin. You just have to spin into that bird and you'll be fine. Anyways, you want to boost here and let go, and you'll go right down the middle. Now that middle path is what we're searching for. There's a strat that we can use for this that I don't show off in this run, but I will explain how to do it when we get there. And it's basically, if you're going a little slow, you could still make the middle path. If you go down the right and the left path, you don't want to go down the left path because you could potentially pick up a bird power-up, which I haven't talked too much about the power-ups, but basically for Rocket, all the power-ups are okay, except for, you know, the bad ones like bird, wheel, and sleep. For Swerve and Scooter, all the power-ups are okay, except for Wisp, bird, sleep, and wheel. And Wisp is because you can't spin, and we abuse spinning with those a lot. And then with all the other, and then with Slick, the same thing goes, but not the Wisp. Wisp is fine. So we actually use Wisp a lot in a later Rocket level. But anyways, so we go down the middle here. I tap A little bit. And you could go for that first swordsman. If not, that's fine. Just if you miss that first swordsman, just start boosting here, and you could suck up this next swordsman. So I always usually boost at the beginning, but if you get a good like pace going through that middle path, you don't have to boost. You could just grab a sword and keep on going. It's up to your discretion. Anyway, so go up here. You always want to take this left rail, and getting a rail time here of a 27 or a 26 is pretty good. That is what you want to shoot for. Excuse me. 28 isn't even bad. See, I got like a late 27. So what I do is right before I hit that rail, I start holding A, like right before, and then I let go of it as soon as it's charged up, and that goes a little faster. I don't exactly know why, but it does. And then start boosting right around here, like right in the middle of this rail being on land, if that makes sense at all. That's how I see it in my mind anyways. You want to do that and then let it go right here. If you don't have sword right here, that is fine. You could suck up one of these eyeball guys and you'll go just as fast. But if you do have sword, yeah, you might go a little faster. Now right here, start holding left and holding A twice. Holding A and then let it go, and then holding A again, and that'll help you turn around. Then right here, it's another double boost on this green pad. A lot of times I say on this first one, just do one boost until you're comfortable with the double boost, because if you do two boosts and one of your A hits are on the lava and it's like a hard A hit, then it will slow you down a lot. So to be safe, yeah, you could do that and then double boost there. And then as soon as you let go of that second double boost, hold right and hit A, and then then do that second one, and then that just takes a little practice. I'll try to explain that on the next lap. So right here, you want to suck up bomb, or fire, or whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. And then start turning around this corner, and you want to shoot not up that ramp, but if you do, it's okay. That's really not that big of a deal, but it's a little faster to go around this ramp here. And you want to let go. You want to get one of those boosts. If you miss it, that's okay. On this first lap, that's okay. Just suck up that broom guy, and then do two double boosts here. If you get both of the double boosts well, you could start boosting right around here, and it'll usually take you around that corner. If not, your boost might not take you around that corner, and that could be annoying. And it will kind of like straighten out, and you'll be like shooted towards like one of these fire arrow kinds of things instead of shooting towards the actual track. Like you'll be shooting towards the dirt. It's kind of weird, and then you'll have to start your boosts over. So just keep that in mind. You'll get used to that. It'll just be like a cognitive thing. Like you'll know when to start boosting. I can't really explain it too much. It just comes with experience. So also you want to try to get sword around there. If you don't, it's okay. Not too big of a deal. But yeah, this is a really fun level. This is probably one of my favorites. It's very intense and very cycle based. So right now I know I have the good cycle. So there's a boost you could do right here. So I let go right here, and then right where I am right now, if I'm going to do this boost, and I would only be doing this boost if like I know if I just went off this rail, I wouldn't get the middle path. Basically, I would start holding A here, and I would charge up my boost down the rail, and then before I fell off the rail, I would shoot off the rail. And by the time, like, it would take a little bit more time, but then I'll have a boost going, and I'll go through the middle path. So that's what you could do to make up if you're going a little slow. So anyways, shoot down the middle here. And that's another thing. You want to watch out for that bomb. That bomb could screw things up. So don't press A too much around there. unless you want to try to get the Waddle Dee to knock out the bomb. Then you could boost, like I was saying in the first lap, you could start holding your boost and grab that swordsman guy there. Then you could go up here. Get a really good time for this rail is a 14. That's what we shoot for. I got a 114. I got a 115. That's fine. So once again with the charge, let go. And then once again with that charge, let go there. And yeah, I always go for those two guys. And then I also try to hit all three of those guys. But if I don't, it's not a big deal. So then once again with the two charges, you drop down here with the double boost. And then holding right. And then see how I like kind of adjusted myself? Then right there you want to get a bomb or fire. Because there's a bird right on this other side of this stupid Gordo. There's a stupid bird. You want to watch out for that. You don't want that. There's also one on the last lap too, so watch out for that as well. Now, but I didn't hit him because I was going super speed, so that's fine. Now go around here. Once again, you don't want to go up that ramp, but if you do, it's not a big deal. You want to hit these guys. Basically, as soon as you fall off that path into this fire, you want to hit A as soon as possible. So you're grounded, and you could hit this boost as quick as possible, because these guys are on cycles too. So you want to try to get at least one of these boosts. If you don't, it's okay, but it really does help to do that. So then get these boosts again. Now, these 2 lap times are very good, and I could tell that I'm going to get a good cycle here. So once again, I won't have to do that rail boost at the branching path part that I was talking about. So same old stuff. Cut through these Burt's Bees chapstick. I don't know. Cut through those guys. If you're really fast, your sword will last to the fire elephants, and you could cut through them. And you know I am really fast. So here we go. We make the middle platform cycle. If you don't make it, it will go to the right platform, which is okay too, because you'll still get a sword. It's just a little slower. So that is a bomb I always get by accident. But if you don't, that's good. Then you can grab that guy. And then up here you go. A really good, I mean, that's a good third rail time, but a really good third rail time would be at exactly 2 or sub 2. That'd be a pretty nice time. That'd be like sub 220 pace. I believe this run was like 223 because I choked at the end, as we will see here. Maybe? I might be wrong about that. Now, if you're a little slower, everything in these runs are basically cycle-based, except for all I've found really that is RNG in this all tracks run is Celestial Valley, which I explained in that tutorial. But if you're a little slower, you might get hit by this dragon here. But yeah, so watch out for that, because those guys are cycle-based too. Now watch out for this. There's another bird here, and then there you go. See, I wasn't able to get that. If I got that, this would be a pretty good time, but whatever, not a bad time. So there you go, everybody. That is Magma Flows. Thank you for watching. As always, the speedrun leaderboard is in the description, as well as Speed Rider Japanese individual level world record leaderboards are in there as well. So thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good day. See you, everybody.